This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout, ready to fight. Delighted to be joined with Dean Whyte, who's just in a tremendous war out there. Joshua Buatsi claims a unanimous decision, but unbelievable out there, wasn't it, mate?
I mean, you know, credit to Dan, credit to Buatsi. What a fight! I think them two knockdowns. I don't think they were knockdowns. I thought there was more slips. Obviously, there was punches, there was an exchange, so they gave him those, but those tipped the scales in his favour. The fight was a little bit more closer, but I did have Josh starting sharp, starting strong, and was commanding and winning those early rounds. But I mean, those knockdowns, what they gave, kind of sealed the fate. But I mean, what a fight! I mean, Dan showed his credibility. There was a fairy tale ending for him. He was trying to get, you know, one of the guys that came, the slow man that rid the donkey, and was coming here today to try and, you know, go on and ride and do his thing. He won all these belts without a promoter backing him, without anyone believing in him. You know, like Buatsi had the Olympian and so on, and Matchroom behind him. He had the whole party and bells and whistles and all that. And I mean, look, he's Dan's done brilliant to stick in there and go the decision. When it was such moments and trading, they were both stood in their pocket and traded. I mean, the Crans, these guys are a credit to boxing, credit to South London, and credit to boxing to doing what they did. Friendship, putting it aside to come and fight today and do what they did. So yeah.
How much do you feel like Buatsi proved out there that, you know, I can fight and I can bite down on the gumshoe when I need to be?
I don't believe that was ever in doubt in talking about Buatsi ever fighting. Obviously, the inactivity is always the question with Buatsi. That's what people are more talking about because, you know, Dan Azeez had the ascendance. He was active. He continued to have that surgeon, you know what I mean? He was the more active man. So because that time out of the ring rust, that was always a question. But his pedigree, his skill set was never in question.
Well, another thing I do have to ask you about is a lot has happened since I last spoke to you yesterday, Dean. Fury Usyk off, back on May 18th. Just sum that up for me.
Well, listen, this is boxing, man. Anything happens in boxing, heavyweight boxing. And when you're sparring, you can get headbutts, you can get elbows, and cuts arrive. You know, we know Fury's prone to pull out and cuts and so on, but that cut was a very, very big cut. So I don't begrudge him to pull out, because what are you going to go and do? Go against the undisputed cruiserweight champ, the unified heavyweight. That's madness. This is one of the best guys to ever do it in the cruiserweight and heavyweight division in Usyk. Why is he going to go if he's not 100%? I'm not so sure that cut heals in 3.5 months. We're going to see. But what we will be sure is that Usyk will target that eye in the rescheduled bout, and we're going to see what Tyson Fury does. But it's a great fight. I'm going to be tuning in, so let's see what happens.
Absolutely, Dean. Thank you for speaking to me. Appreciate it, mate, and take care, man. Top.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.